Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Vickie Burley, a rock and roll prophetess. These are going to be your September of 2016 free video readings. I'll be using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own creation, and then we'll pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which is my own creation. As always, I have a whole bunch of stuff here. If you're learning to read tarot, you can check out my book, Tarot in the Modern World. I also have several adult coloring books. You can find all that up in the eye in the sky, along with how to get readings and different things from me, the readings and wares that I offer. I did a kind of a cool little funny video this month, if you guys have time to check it out. It's called Find Somebody to Blame, and it's sort of sarcastic, and it's sort of like this country tune. It's supposed to be halfway funny, so if you have a minute, check it out. You can find a link below on that one. And if anybody out there is a country musician and you want to record it, definitely get a hold of me. I would love to see that happen. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit about how the readings work before we get into it. If you already know how the readings work, you can go ahead and skip ahead. First of all, when I pull the cards, I want you to pick a color. And then when the color shows up in the spread, that could contain a special message for you. When I pull the cards, I'm going to hold them up, and I want you to take time to look at each card. These cards were designed to speak to your subconscious mind. If it looks like it says something else, like for instance here, the word motion is contained in emotion. If that stands out to you, or even if it looks like it says something completely different, go with it. That's spirit communicating with you. This is empowerment tarot. I'm not trying to tell you how to lead your life, and nobody should. You should not give your power away. This is for you to activate your own intuition and find things in here and allow these cards to speak to you. If you do not get your message through this reading, be sure to check your rising and moon sign. The other thing is when the court cards appear, and the court cards would be the knights, queen, kings, and pages. Traditionally, a knight is a male, knight, king, and page are males, and the queen are females. But in these general readings, they could be male or female. So I may refer to, like if it's a king, I may refer to it as he, but really it could be he or she or anybody. Learn to trust your intuition and go with the flow on these readings. I hope that you get a special message out of here. Take time to look at each card and pause the video if you have time. Without further ado, on to your free readings for September. Hello, Gemini. Thanks for joining me for the September 2016 forecast. Let's get right into it. You know, that card fell out before I turned the camera on. Isn't that funny? And there it is again. I put it back in the deck and then turned, that's crazy how that stuff works. I love it. Okay, what's going on for Gemini? And Gemini. Ooh. Gemini for September of 2016. Gemini. 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 One more card for Gemini. 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 Give me that last card, Gem. I keep grabbing a bunch, not one. I need just one. Come on, give me that one card. I think I got it. There we go. Ace of Rods. Okay, here we go. Well, I mean, it's eclipse season. You got the Tower in here. I'm not going to pussyfoot around it, but I will say that the rest of the cards are good. So whatever this change is, it seems like it's probably necessary. And that's often what happens in eclipse season anyway. By the way, the new moon eclipse is on September 1st, so that's new beginnings in the sign of Virgo. And the full moon eclipse is in the sign of Pisces, and that's on the 16th. And those full moon eclipses usually are the things that full moon eclipse may eclipse something out of your life. With the Tower there, maybe you didn't see it coming. Either, you might have not seen it coming. It might be a shock, but I don't think so, because the rest of the cards are kind of like, wow, this is better now. I feel better now. So the other, besides it meaning, all of a sudden, it can also mean that things were building and culminating, and this is just it. This is we blow our top, we go, it goes off, explodes. Alright, so we're reading for Gemini. So there's a couple people showing up here, but they're not you. One is in reverse, the Knight of Rods. So this is a fire sign person, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And then we have somebody upright, who is the water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This could also be talking about that Pisces eclipse full moon thing, right? Okay, so you gotta have strength. I feel like, strength is here, so that's talking about strength. Have patience, hang in there. Sometimes when strength shows up, it can be things that are taking a little longer. Then the sun outside just moved behind the clouds and everything kind of got a little darker in here. That was weird. I don't know if it picked it up on camera, but there's definitely a change in the lighting just now while I was talking about that. So things might look a little dark or bleak. I'm going to just go with that as part of the reading, right? I feel like, that maybe, or you not even feel like there's been a dark cloud or something like that, right? But in actuality, things are really happening, even though it seems like maybe things aren't happening. The other thing is Mercury's going to be retrograde until the 22nd as well. And you guys, because Mercury is the ruler of your sign, you often will feel these Mercury retrogrades more than others, possibly, So it may be not until the 22nd until things start really, happening for you, But things are going to be happening for you, and they're good things. And this Queen of Cups is somebody who's so positive. And I just feel like she's so gentle and so peaceful and so kind. And she totally has like this, unconditional love vibe around her and everything. So I feel like she's somebody who's going to be really, really helpful and really good to you. For some of you, this is like, because the stars here too, this is like a grandmother or somebody who's passed away it's coming around you and helping you. Or maybe they're passing. They might pass, but then that would say that they're still with you, they're still around you, and they're still looking out for you. They're looking down on you and looking out for you. And I feel that's the case whether they're living or not, or whoever this is, okay? So, Tower happens. Some big change happens. Some big upheaval happens. I didn't hold it up. Something's going down in September for you, a lot of you guys, right? But it's a good thing. Again, I'm going to reiterate that. So this says that it's going to free energy up. This was energy upright. This was energy that was stagnant, that was blocked, that was not working out, and now all of a sudden it is. It's flowing. It's going to unblock this stuckness, this blocked energy. The towers, sometimes it takes, a jolt to block it out. Sometimes you got to get that rotor to get things moving and get things flowing again. The Four of Pentacles is here too. So it could be money. Things might have been a little bit tight here lately. I think this person's a little bit tight, or has been like, I feel like in some cases, like you have all these plans you want to move forward with, but they don't want to go along with it. So maybe it's a coworker, a boss, a business partner, maybe it's your marriage or romance partner even. And once this person's out of the picture, you're free to kind of carry out your plans and really do what you want to do. And in some cases too, this could even be like, say it's a business partner. This might be one business partner going out and another one coming in, who's much more, there's a better vibe. I feel like this person is very disruptive. I feel like they're cocky, even though that's upside down, that cocky standing out to me. They're cocky, they're a knight, they're impulsive, they're just all over the place. They're just too, and this person's so, this is night and day, This person's like rah, 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 and this person's like smoothed it out. It's smooth. It'll be smoother sailing going along in this direction. Star is here too. Star is a major card. It's a major arcana card, but it's a major card. It is spirit guides. It is angels. It is higher forces at work. It is blessings being bestowed on you. It is telling you that you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing. And sometimes that, to get there, you have to go through some changes. That's part of it. It's life. There's an Ace of Rods and the Emperor together down here. Now, the Ace of Rods is a seeds planet that are going to bloom and grow. And it's pointing up here to this lady up here, this Queen of Cups. I say lady, but again, it could be a male person. but there's a very soft feminine energy surrounding her, right? But also, it's right next to this Emperor. The Emperor is somebody who can make things happen. The Emperor is somebody who is, he's the, he can make things happen. He's the boss. He's the owner. He's the investor. He's the banker. He's the politician. He's the guy in charge. He's the man here. And, you know, a lot of people that right away get your, you know, your defenses up. Oh no, I don't want to deal with that person. But the Emperor is not a bad card. It's somebody who's in a position of power, authority, but they are not overcome by it. And they're going to be helpful to you. With Star right next to them, whatever Star shows stuff, this is for you. Star brings these, it's a blessing. It's a blessing and an opportunity that is a positive thing that's going to be brought in through you. And then this Ace of Rods is these seeds that you're planting. So the Ace of Rods does say that there needs to be seeds planted. But maybe first you have to clear the old ground in order to plant the new seeds. So it's not just like this is all going to just, like you're out of control and you're not participating. It's co-creation. So you are participating. You are planting the seeds. And it's going to bring you to a better place financially and emotionally as well, I feel. I feel like this person just rattles your cage. You know, they just, it's not ongoing shit with them. Bullshit all the time. That's what I'm feeling. One thing after another. Okay. Okay. It already came out before I could even say it. Here's your animal totem. The goat. I like goats. I like goats. Independent, ambitious, rugged, curious, unfaltering perseverance and determination. Climbing to new heights, the top of the heap. Overcoming obstacles, success after hard work. Well, this is so true. This is so good for this reading. Because the goat does like the view from the top of the mountain the best. And they do one foot after another. They're not all crazy energy all over the place. They're steadfast, you know. And goats, they'll eat a tin can. I always use that example, but they will. You know, you might have to eat a few tin cans to get there, you know. It's not just like, oh, Star comes in and waves a magic wand and magic happens, you know. There's some stuff that you have to get through, especially during eclipse season, but it's worth the effort. It's worth the effort to come out on the other side with this fresh new start, this fresh new perspective. You know what I want to say about this for you guys? I feel like I want to tell you that I can breathe again. I feel like if you've been feeling really stifled, like you like the air up there. I like the air up here, you know. It's some fresh air, it's some new air. And you like it. You know, you might have to, goats will butt heads, you know. They lock horns. You may have been locking horns over here. But maybe this trail has come to an end, and it's time to go a new trail and follow the flow of the river over here, and that's going to lead to the highest heights and the greatest success for you guys. Okay? Okay. Hey Geminis, thank you for everything you do to support the channel. You can find out how to check out all my books and decks and everything I have, including readings and stuff up here in that eye in the sky. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down in the bottom corner here to keep updated. I do not overpost, so you won't get bombarded, I promise. And also below there's a few more things. I have that video of the country song. If anybody's a country artist out there wants to record my song, I would love that to happen. And then secondly, I tore the Facebook pages. If you follow me on Facebook, I do a monthly, or excuse me, a weekly animal totem card just for Facebook people. I did not do it this week because I was busy working out these readings, but I normally try to do it all the time, okay? And I don't overpost on there either. I won't bombard you on that either. And most of all, donations are so appreciated because that is what keeps these readings free for everybody every month. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of September, and I'll speak to you soon.